Have you ever noticed how different it feels to scribble a note on a piece of scrap paper compared to typing it into your phone? There is something almost primal and deeply personal about the act of writing by hand. In a world where we are constantly surrounded by screens, keyboards, and voice-to-text features, the humble pen and paper might seem like relics of the past. But what if I told you that these simple tools are actually the most powerful manifestation devices you own? Today, we are diving into the power of pen and paper and how you can literally script your way to the life of your dreams. Think about the last time you typed a list of goals into a notes app. It was fast, efficient, and probably forgotten within 10 minutes. Slot typing is a mechanical, repetitive motion. Whether you hit the letter A or the letter Z, the physical movement is almost identical. But handwriting is different. Every letter has its own unique shape and requires a specific set of motor skills. This physical engagement creates a much stronger neural pathway in your brain. Depths. When you write something down, your brain treats that information as more important. You are essentially telling your subconscious mind that this specific thought is worth keeping. There is a fascinating part of your brain called the Reticular Activating System, or the RAS for short. Think of it as a filter between your conscious and subconscious mind. It decides what information gets through and what gets ignored. In every single second, you are bombarded by millions of bits of data, and your RAS is the gatekeeper that chooses what you actually notice. When you physically write down your goals and your vision for the future, you are programming your RAS through. You are giving it a clear set of instructions to look for opportunities, people, and resources that align with what you have written. Suddenly, you start noticing things you would have missed before. It is not magic. It is your brain finally knowing what to look for. Now, let's talk about scripting. Scripting is a specific technique where you write about your future as if it is already happening right now. You are not writing a wish list or a set of maybe one-day goals. Instead, you are stepping into a time machine and writing a journal entry from the perspective of your future self. Day. Imagine it is 1 year from today. What does your morning look like? What does your bank account look like? How do you feel when you wake up? The key to a powerful script is detail and emotion. Don't just write that you have a new job. Write about the smell of the coffee in your new office, the way the sunlight hits your desk, and the immense sense of pride you feel when you finish a project. Describe the conversations you are having and the clothes you are wearing. The goal is to make the experience feel so real on paper that your brain can't help but believe it as possible. When you involve your senses and your emotions, you shift your internal state. You stop living in a state of wanting and start living in a state of having. You might be wondering why you can't just do this in your head. The problem with just thinking about your dreams is that thoughts are fleeting. They are easily interrupted by distractions, doubts, and the noise of everyday life. But when you put a pen to paper, you are making a commitment to are taking an abstract idea from the realm of thought and bringing it into the physical world. It is the first step of creation. You are turning an invisible dream into visible ink. A great way to start is by creating a daily ritual. Find a notebook that you actually enjoy using. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it should be something that feels special to you. Set aside 10 or 15 minutes every morning or before you go to bed. Use this time to script out your ideal life. Write in the present tense, using phrases like, I am so happy and grateful now that, or my life is filled with. As you do this, pay attention to any resistance that comes up. If you write down a big goal and immediately feel a sense of doubt, that is actually a good thing. It shows you exactly where your limiting beliefs are hiding. Acknowledge the doubt, and then keep writing. The beauty of the pen and paper method is that it creates a tangible record of your growth. Months from now, you will be able to look back at your old scripts and realize that the things you were dreaming about then have actually become your reality today. It builds a powerful sense of self-trust. You begin to realize that you really do have the power to shape your own narrative. Remember, your life is a story, and you are the one holding the pen. Don't let anyone else write the chapters for you. Grab a notebook, find a quiet corner, and start scripting the future you deserve. It might feel a bit strange at first, but keep going. The more you write, the more you will see the world shifting to match the words on the page. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this helpful, feel free to subscribe for more tips on how to design a life you love. Now, go find a pen and start writing. Your dream future is waiting for you to put it into words.